Hey folks, Moose here. So this video is going to be the next in the, or actually the first, I'm sorry. For the month of March, my beginning of the week videos are going to be on video gaming systems. So I was able to acquire a few that are broken. I tried looking up the value of them on eBay and looking at what they're actually selling for. And these units for parts are selling for like less than $5. One of them less than $10. So I can make probably way more than that on the scrap value plus whatever money I make from the video. So that's why I'm choosing to break these down. Plus it's good for folks to see exactly what's in them. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Alright, so this is the Xbox Classic. And I'm not seeing any freaking screws. So these new electronics, sometimes I wonder. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I got them. Got them. Found them. I was almost hopeful there that it would be easy, but nope. So we've got all these little rubber feet we've got to pull off. All sticky, dusty, and gross. Alright. So we got that. Now we just need to find the right size Torx bit for that, which looks fairly large. Alright. You want to make sure you feel the stickers because sometimes you feel a little dent, there might be another screw there. Alright. So now I'm thinking, oh, watch your eyes. And your lungs. Yeah, dusty. Alright. Every video that I use this chisel in for anything other than wood, someone comments and gets upset with me. Yep. That's okay. That's alright. I picked this up at a yard sale. It was in a bucket of other stuff that I got for $5. I have other wood chisels that I use when I work with wood that are far better quality, so this has become and has been my scrapping chisel for years now. So, alright. And be careful when working with this stuff. Sharp edges. And magnetic. So light iron. Alright, so it looks like we've got a hard drive. Hey, yay. Made some progress. Alright, so there's that. That's too small. Alright, so this tray has the hard drive. We'll come back to that in a few. We've got, so it looks like the power board. And there's a CPU there. I already got those two screws. Yep. Well, all else fails, brute force. Alright, so we got the CD drive. This one's got the pins on it, the IDE pins on it, so this will be, a more valuable board than like the Xbox 360. And alright, so now I've got to figure out how to attack this from the other side. That's the issue. So there's all these little clippy things here and there, everywhere. That's what's holding the faceplate on, which was helping to pin the bottom part on. So, yeah, more plastic. Ooh, yep, flying. Alright, now we've got this. So we've got these two little LEDs on each end. Those have a gold bonding wire in each one. We've also got these little tactile switches which may contain silver or a little gold plated disc. The only way to find out is to crack it open. Now, what else do we have in here? Alright. Got that ribbon wire out. Now again, these may contain gold-plated pins in the end. They're not ever really very high quality gold-plated pins, but you know, they're there. Now, let's see if we can get the rest of this stuff out. There's a screw. Always one more screw. Or more. Alright, disconnect that power supply cable. Disconnect those wires. So there's something underneath this bugger. How am I supposed to get in there? Yeah, always check the friggin' stickers. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yep, two more screws. They're always hidden. And now that pops out. Yep, good, good. Alright. Okay. Dusty. I'm going to set this board aside for a moment. And we're going to dig out the power board. Which, again, you want to check out with your local scrapyard what they pay. You want to get the most amount of money for what you got. So if your scrapyard only pays you a small amount for the board, but will pay you more for aluminum or transformers, then by all means pluck off anything that's worth money on here. So you've got, you know, that thing's got some copper on it. At the very least you can get like transformer price or electric motor transformer. Another little copper bearing thing here. Two aluminum heat sinks with some wire. You've got an IC chip. Got these little MOSFETs in it. These little things attached to these aluminum heat sinks. They've got like two legs or more. Those can have gold bonding wires in them as well. So process those like you would an IC chip, and just like this thingy in here, that long flat one. So we shall put that aside. Now the rest of this, we've got a headache. This little bit of wire. Nothing to really write home about. But you've got these little connector ends in here. These will have gold plating in them. I'll leave that up to you whether or not you want to go digging after them. Personally, I'm not gonna. And the cooling fan back here. Now, some scrapyards will give you copper motor price for them. Some won't, because you know, they're more plastic than anything else. But you know, check with your yard, see what they offer, and go buy that. You want to make sure you get the most money for what you got. All right, finally, the moment I've all been waiting for. We've got the motherboard. So I want to see what's on this bad boy. because I've never scrapped one of these. So, well, that's disappointing. I see a big heat sink, you know, strapped down like that. I'm expecting nice CPU underneath it. Nope. I've got a silicon die-topped BGA, which most of them are fairly worthless. But I did get a nice aluminum heatsink. And I'm guessing this one probably going to be the same. Maybe this one will have a better BGA under it. Maybe. If I ask nicely. Yep, better BGA. Sweet. Alright. So, let's take a closer look at what we've got. Now, please keep in mind that I am not a professional. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know, and I'm not afraid to admit it. So, going through here, I'm going to point out the stuff that I recognize, and if there's something that you see that I didn't point out, make sure you put it in the comments section. So, we're going to start off with, you know, the best parts. We've got these two BGA chips right here. These are going to be, you know, probably the most valuable parts on the board. These are hit or miss. Usually they're fairly worthless, but hey, why not treat them the same way? Then we've got these IC chips. We've got quad, dual inline package. Same there. Another little one there. We've got monolithic ceramic capacitors. These little brown boxes that you find. Those have silver and palladium in them. We've got a whole bunch of other surface mounted devices like these things right here. Let's see if I can get closer to you. So, meh. Alright, so that thing right there. This, right at the end of the screwdriver, which is in the shadow, but you can't really see it, damn it. How about now? Yep, so that thing right there. That tiny thing, that surface mount device, those can contain ruthenium and other platinum group metals. We've got these things that have gold-plated pins in them. Got some gold-plated IDE pins down here. That's where that hard drive ribbon tied in. We've got these little guys right here. These are like single inline packages, or MOSFETs or whatever. These little guys can contain gold bonding wires as well. And it looks like I see 3, 4 of them. A little crystal oscillator. You want to save those. Tiny amount of silver in them. Got more of those little surface mount devices there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them right there. 7. Yeah, 7 of them on that side. So there's that. On the other side, we've got some really chunky MLCCs over here. Those are pretty big compared to all the other ones. We've got more IC chips and these little single inline packages, I guess you call them. I'm not quite sure, but those can contain gold bonding wires. More of those little surface mount devices over here that might contain ruthenium oxide or other platinum group metals. Same with these little guys over here. And I think that's about it. These are just aluminum capacitors. They don't really have a whole lot of value to them. You know, of course, you got the copper on these things, a little ferrous ring. But that's about it. Alright. So that's pretty much it for the Xbox Classic. We've got, you know, a nice little bit of stuff there. You know, definitely, you know, more than the $5 for a dead one that sells for parts on eBay, that's for sure. So I'm happy with taking it apart. Plus I've got the hard drive that I still have to pull out of here, and there's, you know, all kinds of fun stuff in there. You know, we've got you know, those big magnets and stuff, and the platters, the logic board, which, you know, sells for a good bit. So that's that. So thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that bell so you get notifications whenever I put out new stuff. And also, if you want to make sure that you're in the running for my 100,000 subscriber giveaway, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, my DIY Daddy channel, and the couple of the channels that I have listed in the description. And that's all you gotta do. It's free to enter. And if I reach 100,000 subs by December 31st of 2020, I will be giving away a bunch of stuff. So make sure you're in the running, and see you on the next one.